What up, guys? Welcome back to the KB show. Today we got the starting forward for the Dallas Mavericks, KB. As you saw in the last video, I finally unlocked dunk packages and figured out how to do that. So I was pressing a little bit too much, I think, during this game to try to get myself my first spectacular dunk, and didn't work out too well for me. Had probably one of my worst games. Trying to do way too much, not playing the game that I know how to play, and unfortunately cost us the victory and cost me a pretty good game. But you can see me just sitting there constantly trying to drive to the net, but able to pull back and hit an open jumper there. But just trying way too hard to get inside the paint, which is not my game right now. I gotta wait for those opportunities to come. But I was pressing really hard. It was the first game, like I said, that I got the dunk package. I was live streaming, really wanted to put on a show for the people in the live stream. And it just didn't work out, and it was unfortunate. But it's kind of funny, too, now that I watch some of these, because these are quite a bit old now. Watching some of these games that I played, I am such a completely different player now than I was when I was playing back then. Like I said, this was the first real basketball game that I've played since NBA 2K11. So now we're in 2K13, so it's been a good year and a half since I've really played a basketball game and played one consistently. So it's a lot different now watching or playing this game than it was back then. Like, the controls are different, obviously, and just not playing much and not being a huge basketball guy. Like, it's taken me a while to get in the rhythm, figure out where I should go with the ball, who's cutting, when to run pick and rolls, when to, pass to the roll guy, or when to just take the pick and take it to the lane. A lot of that stuff comes with just playing the game and getting practice and getting better. Here I can go inside, but get a contested shot. It still goes in, but it's just unfortunate. But we do not win the game. KB looks disappointed, as he should. Way too much trying to get into the paint. But let's go to the press conference.
I don't know how you guys lost the game tonight with the way your shots were falling. I was surprised the team didn't ride you a little bit more in the second half. Any idea why that didn't happen?
That's not really the style of game I play. I'm not one of those guys who likes to take over on offense and completely dominate, despite what some of you might think. So we tried to get things done just like we normally do. This time it didn't work out. But I think Coach knows how to get the most out of this team in the long run. So I'm going to put my trust in him and keep playing hard.
So not too bad of an answer. Unfortunately, again, we did not win the game. But I get a tweet from Dominique Wilkins. High-flying Dominique Wilkins says that he thinks I'm the next high flyer with all those dunks. I don't know if he actually watched the game, but I don't think I dunked once. Just because I got a dunk package now doesn't mean I'm dunking constantly. But here we go, up against the Sacramento Kings, who are also not in a great position as far as their record. So we're pretty evenly matched, I would think. We're 16-20, they're 15-20. So should be a pretty even matchup. Hopefully it'll propel us to a victory, because last game was pretty disappointing. But KB doing what he does best, hitting those outside jumpers. But here, nice crossover move into the paint. Easy, wide open jumper. But Dallas only able to score 9 points in the quarter. I mean, come on. So for all you guys asking and all you guys that are like, what the heck, I do bump up the minutes here pretty soon. It is coming, because 9-point quarters just doesn't do anything for me. I'm sure it doesn't do anything for you. So soon you will start seeing longer quarters, and I promise more stats from KB, more stats from the team. I've also since bumped up my difficulty level. I have been playing on Pro. I now play on All-Star. Able to really just get my way in Pro way too easy. especially once I start figuring out how to play the game a little bit better. But look at this jumper. Falling away three, nails it. Awesome shot. But I was able to get my way pretty much anytime I wanted on pro. Obviously, at the beginning, I'm still just a noob at this game. As you can see in this game, like, there's a lot of things that I do that I catch now that I'm like, I would never do that now. But that's because like I said, I didn't play this game very much at all, especially NBA 2K12. I didn't have any practice for a good year and a half, so definitely made a lot of mistakes not getting to the basket. Like there, could have easily just took another step and dunked that, but I didn't. It's fortunate, but it is what it is. But like I said, I've since bumped my difficulty up to All-Star. Still kind of having my way with defenses for the most part, so I may actually even bump it up to the very next level, which I believe is the highest. Can't remember the name of it, but that could be coming soon. For those of you who catch my live stream, you can see that now I'm able to pretty much have my way with anybody just because of my experience, for one, because I know what I'm doing, and two, my guy just seems to me so much better. So when you first start the season, your guys' stats are pretty bad, so the more you build it, the easier it gets. But let's check out the press conference.
Well, you picked up 24 points tonight. Taking on a lot of the scoring load was a major help for your team. Did you feel like you were just in the zone?
Nah, I wouldn't say I was in the zone. The points I put up were a result of us following through on our offensive game plan and creating open looks. I just happened to be knocking down the shots when they came to me. That said, it always feels good to put up the numbers I did, but it didn't feel like I was in complete control of the game by any means.
So I've learned to be a little bit more cocky when I answer these questions because it really fires up the crowd. Unfortunately, they didn't like that I thought I wasn't in the zone, but we'll get that going, and hopefully we'll get the dunks and all that stuff going too. Expect longer minutes and more high flying next. Peace.